Hello and welcome. In this video I want to talk about the Microsoft Safety Scanner, which is a standalone scan tool for Windows. So if you have a computer and you have the suspicion that the computer might be infected, then you can use the Microsoft Safety Scanner to scan your computer. It's a small portable application. It's not a replacement for the Windows Defender. However, it uses the same techniques as the Windows Defender. Okay, the video is divided in two parts. In the first part, we will download the tool and test the tool. In the second part, I will show you how you can use the Microsoft Safety Scanner to create a portable USB drive and do a virus scan without Windows. Okay, let's get started. You can download the Microsoft Safety Scanner here from the Microsoft website. I put all the links here in our blog post where you can find all the information as well. I will put the link in the video description. Okay, download the correct version depending on your Windows system. And what you get is a small portable application, which can be run by double-clicking it, and here's how it looks. And this file is valid for around 10 days. After that, you have to re-download the file to get the newest updates. So every time you want to use a tool, I recommend downloading it from the internet. Okay, the tool starts. First, we have to accept the license agreement, of course. Then you get a small warning that this tool is not a replacement for anti-malware solutions. It's not an antivirus tool. It's just a tool for scanning. It is not a replacement, for example, for the Windows Defender. Click Next, and then you have three options here. You can do a quick scan of your system, which will run a basic check of your computer. It will check the Windows folder, your personal folder, and also the program folder. I recommend a full scan, which will scan the entire system. However, this might take a while, depending how much data you have on your computer. And the third thing, you can do a customized scan where you can select or choose a folder. For example, if you want to just to check your USB drive or something like that. We will do a quick scan and click Next. And once you have done that, well, the scan is starting and it will now check our computer for infected files. If you suspect you have a virus on your computer, I recommend a virus scan without the running Windows system. In any case, you should shut down your computer to stop the virus from spreading or encrypting any files on your computer and do a virus check without your running Windows system. In this tutorial, we will use an USB thumb drive and the software Rufus to create a portable Windows ToGo installation. All you need for that is Rufus, which you can download here from rufus.ie. I recommend the portable version here. And you also need a Windows ISO file. So you can download that from the Microsoft website. You can either use Windows 10 or Windows 11. Just download the file on a different computer. And now we create the bootable USB drive. Okay, I have connected the USB drive to my computer and I have started Rufus. First, we select the device, which should be our USB drive. Just be sure that you have selected the correct one here, because all data on this device will be deleted. Now we select our disk image here, our Windows installation file. And for the image options, we select Windows ToGo. Partition scheme, you can usually leave GPT in here. If you have an older computer, you can switch to MBR. We will go for GPT and hit the Start button. Now we can select the version of Windows which we want to use. Basically, this doesn't really matter. Just select Windows Pro, but it works with all different types of Windows. So if you select Home, it works as well. Okay, now we can select we can customize our Windows installation. The first thing here, we need to uncheck this one here because, well, we want to have the possibility to access our internal disks because we want to check the internal disk of our computer for viruses. We can also create a local user account. That's fine. And we set the regional settings and disable the data collections. Okay, hit OK. And now we will get a warning that all data on this disk will be deleted, and then the disk will be created. Here we go, hit OK, and now the USB drive will be created. Okay, we are finished, and the last step is to copy the Microsoft Safety Scanner to our USB drive. Here, this is my D drive, my newly created USB drive. So we just copy that over. And now we can switch over to our computer, which we want to scan. Okay, here I'm at my computer, which I want to perform the virus check on. I start the computer and now I have to open up the boot menu. In my case, I have to hit the enter key. It's different on each computer. And here is the boot menu. Just look it up. What's the key? The shortcut key is on your computer. Okay, here's the boot menu. I select the Samsung flash drive here, which will then start my Windows ToGo installation. When you first start Windows ToGo, it will guide you through a process to do a basic setup of Windows ToGo. It will restart the computer. So in the process, just open the boot menu again once the computer restarts. As you can see, Windows is now booting up here, and during the process, there will be several questions asked, like, for example, if you want to connect to a Wi-Fi network. Okay, here we are. This is Windows ToGo. I'm opening up the Explorer here, and you can see now here the C drive, which is my USB drive, and the D drive. That's the internal hard disk of my computer. And we can now access, for example, our local hard disk here, which is a very handy feature of Windows ToGo. For example, if you want to back up some data here, you can do that as well with Windows ToGo. Just connect a USB drive, another USB drive to a computer and copy the files over. In our case, we now go to our USB drive and start the Microsoft Safety Scanner. The application looks the same as in Windows. First, we have to accept the license terms, and we will get the same warning and the same options as before. In our case, now we have to do a customized scan. Well, because we don't want to scan the system, we want to scan our local hard drive of the computer. So I select my D drive here, hit the next button, and now the scan is performed. First, if you wonder why he's scanning the C drive, first he checks the Windows system, our Windows ToGo system, and now he checks our D drive and all the files on it. Okay, now the process is finished. It takes a while to finish, depending on how much data you have on your hard drive. In my case, as you can see, it's green. No infected files were found on this computer. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you in this video. If you have the suspicion that a virus might have infected your computer, I really recommend using the Windows ToGo method to scan your computer. And as said before, all I have described here in this video is also available in this blog post. Just click the link in the video description. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.